Hello everyone, this is Mr. Nzegwu with the ETS department, and today I will be heading an instructional video on how to add your email to your BlackBerry device. Now, as some of you may know or have probably found out, we are transitioning to the cloud, so these steps are pivotal in order to actually receive email on your BlackBerry devices. Don't blame us. BlackBerry is an annoying device, at least from my perspective, but my perspective is irrelevant in this case, so we shall proceed. Now, there are two major parts that are in this video, and the first part is pretty much backing up what you have on your BlackBerry. Now, if you don't care about what you have on your BlackBerry, then you can proceed to the second step. The second step is necessary. We need to wipe and clear all the data off the BlackBerry. So if you don't care about what you have on your BlackBerry, then you can just skip forward to the second part of this video. Now, the first part, we're going to focus on backing up everything, the data, all the data on the BlackBerry device. So we've placed an application in the shared folder. This pertains to Windows 7, but pretty much it is user-friendly for any OS that you may have. So go to the start menu, click on computer, or get to the shared drive any way you know how, and in the software distribution folder you will see a folder called BlackBerry. Open that folder. Now, in this folder you'll see two files. One of the files is a PDF, which is actually a user guide for the desktop software that BlackBerry provides, and it has a lot of pertinent information regarding the BlackBerry desktop software that we'll be installing. It's a lot of extra stuff, however, so if you don't need any of that stuff, just pretty much disregard it. But go ahead and click the BlackBerry desktop software 710. We're going to install this software on the computer. Just wait for that to load. You'll probably get a user access control window that'll pop up. There we go, the user account control. Now, it's just asking you, would you like to run it? Of course, click yes, and you will see the extraction folder, and it will begin to extract the file. Now, you can choose a different language if you like, if that floats your boat. If not, of course, most of us will select English, so click OK. And I'm going to go ahead and minimize this in the background. Don't really need it. And as you can see, the installation wizard will pop up. Pretty much it's pretty straightforward. Go through the prompts. Accept the terms in the license agreement. You can read all this if you'd like, but I definitely will not. And pretty much click next. That's just saying where the installation file is going to be. And here I would say keep this checked. Create a shortcut for BlackBerry desktop software on your desktop. It comes in handy. It's pretty convenient. You don't have to, but it is your preference, whatever floats your boat. Go ahead and click install. This installation will take about 1 to 2 minutes, maybe less, depending on how fast your computer is. It's not as big as an inconvenience as you may think. It's pretty straightforward. So you can pop some popcorn while this installs, but you probably won't get to eat it because it's not going to take that long. So I'd recommend probably not popping the popcorn unless you want to multitask, but that's up to you. Okay, you can read some of the description they have here if you like as the installation completes. All right, there we go. Installation is complete. So it has installed successfully, and we have this checked off: start BlackBerry desktop software after you close the screen. We're gonna go ahead and do that. So just click finish. And I'll go ahead and uncheck that. You could just pretty much leave whatever you see there. Go ahead and just click get started. And you will see this screen appear. This is the BlackBerry desktop software screen, and obviously it wants us to connect our BlackBerry device to the computer. So of course, make sure you have something that allows you to connect. Usually most chargers allow you to do that without the AC part on the end. So I'm going to go ahead and plug my BlackBerry device in, and as you can see down here, it's installing the device software. And once that is complete, it'll pretty much be able to detect my BlackBerry device. Okay, great, ready to use. I can close that little window, it doesn't matter. Now, for those of you that do have your BlackBerry passwords enabled, man, you're gonna have to go ahead and put your password in. Just make sure you put it in correctly. I'm gonna go ahead and input mine. I will not tell you guys what it is, but cool. And there we go. You've now connected a BlackBerry device. Now, if you get this screen, honestly, this screen is just a little bit extra. You don't necessarily need to do anything here. You can, but just so we can get the quick backup and go through whatever we need to go through, we are going to go ahead and skip that, especially for instructional purposes. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel that out. Now, what we want to do is, you'll see this highlight up. It's backup now. We want to pretty much click that, backup now. And also before that, you could select the device options, and what it would do is basically give you a lot of different options where you can pretty much be very specific in what you want your backup to do and when it syncs and things of that nature. But again, for instructional purposes of this video, we would just select backup now, which is pretty brief, straightforward, and very simple. So also you have this other option here where you can include the files that are saved on your built-in media storage device. You can choose that if you like. It's your preference. You can also choose a file name. Choose a file name here, and I'll call this Mr. Nzegwu. And you can change where you want it to save, but I would recommend keeping it where the BlackBerry software has installed it to. And you could also encrypt the file with a password. It's up to you. I'm not going to do that. I don't really care who sees what's on my files because I don't have anything on there. Okay, and you can select here not to ask for the settings again. So I'm going to go ahead and select backup. I don't have much on here, so this is not going to take long for me. For those of you that have a lot of stuff, it may take a little bit longer, but I would say it's pretty fast. And backup is complete. Successfully done. So now what we're going to do, because now we have it backed up on our computer, we're going to proceed to the next step, which is wiping the device. Now what you want to do is go to your options. That's right here. You want to go to options on your BlackBerry. From there, you want to go and scroll down to security. From security, you want to go to security wipe, where it will delete all the files and data and application. Under select data for wiping, you want to specify the emails, contacts, etc. It will detail what's going to be wiped. This should actually already be pre-selected. After that, you're going to just scroll down, and they want you to confirm by entering BlackBerry, and then you would select wipe data. Okay, after you've completely wiped your phone, now what we'll do is add your enterprise email account. And you want to go ahead and select setup. And after you select setup, under the setup menu, you will see email accounts. You want to select email accounts. And under email accounts, you want to select enterprise account. And after that, you want to input your email address, which is literally your email address, same thing we've been using, nothing has changed for that. And then you want to input your activation password. And this is going to be distributed. If you do not know your activation password, contact the ETS help desk at 202-806-2020 and we will provide one for you. But if you do have the activation password, you are in good standing. Go ahead and input that, click activate, and you will see the screen begin to change. You'll see it first initiate contacting a server message, and then it will begin to verify, encrypt, and wait for the service, and then the services will be received, and as you can see, voila, your email address is now enabled. And then you'll see a bunch of things start to synchronize. You can pretty much close it after that. You can, basically close it after that. Once you go back to the setup window, you'll see that it says email accounts 1 because your email account has been successfully added. So that's it. That's pretty much it regarding adding the actual email account. Now, once you finish that, you can proceed to actually restore your BlackBerry device with all your initial data and information that you restored before you wiped the device. So with that, you want to go to device, go to restore, and voila, there's the file that I initially saved when I backed up my files. So you would just select that file and make sure it has all device, and then click restore. And it's just prompting you, your current data will be replaced. And of course you want to replace it because you don't have anything there. So unless you don't want to replace it, which you probably do, click yes to continue. And again, this won't take too long because I don't have much stuff that needs to be restored, so it's going to be pretty straightforward for me. For those of you again that have more data, it may take a little bit longer. And as you can see, success, restore complete. The item was successfully restored. It is now safe to disconnect your device. So pretty much that is it. Those steps will suffice in actually making sure that your email can be received on your BlackBerry device via the cloud, which we have now implemented. So if you have any questions regarding this video, contact the ETS help desk at 202-806-2020. And go ahead and like this video and share it with your friends and make sure everybody knows how to get onto the cloud. So take care.